Hey, welcome back to IFG headquarters. Got blinds. Only took a year. Not bad, huh? Anyway, wanted to start this video. I know people out there are still struggling. I know people are hurting. I know some people are anxious and still confused. So our ongoing offers always stand. So if I can ever send a copy of values-based financial planning, have a phone call with someone that you think we can help, that is what we're here for. We're available to do that. There is no cost, no obligation to do anything like that, only insight. So if there's somebody you want to give that gift to, we'd be happy to do that. Now back to IFG Community, things that are going on. When I started these videos, I just thought of it as a way that since I would not be sitting knee to knee or across the conference table from so many, I thought, well, how can we go through this together a bit? Or how can I keep doing what we do, provide that behavior coaching through this time? And really videos were the second best way to do that. So I'm just reminded, hey, what are things I'm working on? What am I doing right now? 3 months into this, maybe even 4 months into this. I can think of 4 things I'm kind of working on, struggling with, probably just like you. First thing I can think of that I'm working on is just this belief that things will get back to some sort of normal. We'll be able to see each other's faces. We'll be able to shake hands. We'll be able to hug people, but there's a future that's brighter than this, and I just have a belief that that's what's going to happen because history tells us that's what's happened before. Number 2 thing I'm kind of working on is the idea that I'm not a victim, we're not victims. How we go through all of this, how we have gone and or will go forward in this is a choice. If I want to think bad of this situation, I'm right, and I'm sure I'll feel bad. If I want to think optimistically or differently about it, maybe even positively, I'm sure that's the way my result will be as well. The third thing I could think about that I'm working on is this idea of you feel like all these things around you are happening, and yet is it the things that bother me or is it my response to those things? And I definitely feel it's the latter. So really working on sort of my choice or my decisions is just something I'm just really being aware of and trying to work on. The fourth thing I'm reminded of, actually as we started getting out, etc., my second oldest fell, had a pretty big gash on his knee, and there was blood everywhere. And I'm just reminded of this statement that no one practices bleeding, meaning, things are going to happen in this world. You could prepare as much as you want, but no one practices bleeding. So the idea that you won't prepare for everything, there's just a level of acceptance with that. And thinking you can or choosing to live in some sort of space where, I gotta be able to handle everything. It's just not possible. It's never possible. And I don't think I don't even think that's a pursuit worth working for. So, we do the best we can. We seek good counsel. We surround ourselves with like-minded people. And then we go through things together. I think that is the path. So, I sit here with an element of hope. I sit here with optimism. And I think sometimes people know that's a reason they may work with me. Again, if I could do anything in these videos, I'd hope I could keep planting that seed, that things will be better. That if maybe my toe's the toe that steps in between the door before it's slammed and we're open to something new, something different, or maybe even a different way to look at things. And if I could do that in these videos, or I've been able to do that, then I think that I'm very excited to be able to play that role. So again, as I've said in many emails, this too shall pass. I think better things are to come, and we'll be here with you along the way. So be safe and be well. Oh, one more thing. We are able to have meetings at our office now. Just the same, I want to respect everyone's views or stances or personal responsibility and where they're at with everything going on. So if you're not ready to sit down face to face, we can do videos, we can do calls, we can do anything you need to do. We're here for you always. So I am looking forward to seeing each and every one of you, sitting down to whatever extent we can, and hearing how you're doing and where we're going to go in the future. So that's it from IFG headquarters.